Hello everyone. So, I am almost level 90. I'm almost level 90. The first video, I'm gonna tune down the audio of the game. Okay, so I'm almost level 90, and honestly, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I'm actually not gonna be lazy, and I'm gonna show you what I didn't like, and it's gonna be so ridiculous. It's very late at night, so the recording is not that great. Honestly, not many people will see this video, but some people may be thinking, okay, like, why recording? Not many people will see that. There's no point. At the same time, it's a fun experiment. I'm getting better at recording. I mean, not better, but it's becoming more convenient for me to record the more I do it, and yeah, I'm just gonna continue. I still don't know what this is. We're gonna right now check it out. So I'm literally I'm gonna complete that world quest and I'm gonna be done and I'll have my level 90, and the last thing that will be left to do is grind RBGs. Random battlegrounds, not really actual rated battlegrounds. I don't even know if rated battlegrounds are still a thing. That's a thing. From what I played again. I played the War Within for a week in the end, so don't take it as, oh, he never really left. That's not true. I did leave. Okay, what is left appearance? I mean, I don't know. I am not sure. Maybe it's some kind of vendors, I guess. I mean, good for them, So let's complete the last world quest. I'll get a two-handed weapon. And unless something changed, two-handed weapon damage still matters. I assume, I could be very wrong, that the abilities, even though it doesn't say, they still do damage based on weapon damage. But if I'm wrong, then at least auto attacks is a useful thing. Somewhat, Auto attacks do damage, and it's just another source. So what do we have? We have, I finished the leveling. Oh, and I forgot what I wanted to show. I completely forgot what I wanted to show. I'm going to right now fly there because that is actually insane. If you want it done right. Yeah, this one. Thief at Bark. I understand silly quests, but god damn, that actually, I was leveling and I'm like, no, I'm gonna draw a line. So I'm not gonna spoil the story because I wanted to include more footage, and I have more footage, but I couldn't because it just got corrupted from my leveling. So I made a video before where I said my first impressions and stuff like that, and then I completed all locations. So I'm gonna quickly talk about every location. I'm right now and I'm gonna say my final verdict, but it's a bunch of scrambled thoughts. I'm not gonna lie, it's 2 in the morning. I was very excited to record this video, and I plan to keep it more or less authentic. Yeah, I'm not accepting a quest from some kind of animal. That's a dog. How does this happen? how does this happen, you know? Anyway, the prey system is really cool, by the way. We'll get back to that. Location. So Quel'Thalas, it's very nicely remade. The storyline is like okay. ZulAman, I don't know, not bad, not bad, not bad. I really like the aesthetic because it reminds me of good old times of BFA. I wish Eastern Kingdoms, like, you know, Plaguelands would be remade or stuff like that, but whatever. Who cares? Eversong. In Eversong there was a... here. That location. Honestly, not bad. It reminded me of Draenor. If you remember, in Draenor, there was a location with... I'll pull it up. I don't know. Just... Draenor... I want to say... It's definitely not jungle because it's a high-level zone. From what I remember. I could be wrong. It's not Gorgron, so I want to say it's Talador. I really want to say it's Talador. This is Alliance, this is Horde. Dude, Draenor was actually fun. I'm not gonna lie, I miss Draenor. Oh, I also need to get that. Hopefully no one is playing. Hopefully. Honestly, Alliance been stealing every single one. I don't know where I got bloody tokens, and I somehow did get bloody tokens. And I know they drop from those crates, but I genuinely don't know how. I was just killing Alliance, and I did not loot a single of those, which is just insane. So yeah, in terms of locations, like I can't even really pick out a story, and especially as the last location, which is Voidstorm. Oh my god, like I actually didn't like it because it's the worst within last season all over again. There's Void, and for some reason Alleria Windrunner. I think it's Alleria Windrunner. Again, Windrunner being a controversial character, like she betrays us for some reason, but really doesn't. And you can say, oh, you didn't read into the lore. Well, too bad, you know, like I want to see something epic. And there was some epic stuff, like, you know, just not to extent I would like it to be. I really like ZulAman, style-wise, like, I don't know. Even fighting-wise and stuff like that, like, it was cool. It was cool. I even had the footage where they, like, kill off a prisoner, like, it was kinda not too bad, you know, like I like that. That felt like older World of Warcraft, I'm not gonna lie. Like they didn't show the actual killing, but so very nice. Okay, what the okay. Oh my god, this guy has a elite set. That's insane. That's insane. I wish he had a good enchantment. He has a bad enchantment. Disgusting enchantment, but very, very nice set. One of my favorite in Warlock. And he left. Yeah, there's a bunch of alliance again. I don't think I'm getting that one. That's okay. That's okay. It's honestly, it happens so many times. That's what I don't like. I don't know what's happening. But I guess that's American servers or something. Features that Alliance is more PvP oriented for some reason. I don't know. Never happened before in my life. Also, I don't understand why there's a curse in World of Warcraft where whenever I play, they release the most disgusting cosmetics ever to exist. The most atrocious cosmetics. And I was showed to this like month trading post and it was just so bad. Anyway, in terms of questing, I honestly liked how it felt like old Warcraft, but there wasn't a finishing, you know, like move where you see really cool characters do cool stuff, because Alleria kept talking to her son about her feelings. Her son kept acting like a 14-year-old, which I didn't like, but you know, which is, but like there was a bunch of like, you know, big monsters and actually like, you know, some brutal like, you know, moments. I like that. That was pretty cool. Oh, who want to push high and relax. I don't wanna. I'm gonna deal with this later. Yeah, so honest to God, that was just, it was not bad. It lacked really cool, memorable characters. That's for sure. I mean, characters that are like genuinely look at them and yeah, they did a cool thing, you know, like they either died in a cool manner or something like that. No, they're just, we're fighting monsters, but on our side there's not many really cool characters. That's what I can say for sure. I really liked, it's not Zul'jin, and here's by the way, level 90. Finally, after, I didn't farm, like I didn't grind the game, I just played like here and there. And yeah, the whole campaign I completed. Well, now it's a new campaign because I got to level 90. And it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Each Magnus that under command increases damage. Well, and Graveyard. Chance to... Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, hopefully it actually is good in PvP, I swear to God. Yeah, so, like, I feel like the Zul'jin, I'll be calling him Zul'jin, I don't know his real name, genuinely. And was really cool. I think that's the only cool character. And I think it was his daughter. I don't know, some also cool character. They're pretty nice. I really like them. They seem like old Warcraft style, you know, some sort of race of trolls. I think they're trolls. That was really cool. And I kinda liked, oh my god, this one, it reminded me so much of Draenor. I liked that they're like, you know, they're fighting and, you know, they're just like, you know, they're actually fighting, but they talk a lot about their feelings. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's not. It's like almost old Warcraft. It's much better than the War Within. I can give it that. The War Within was atrocious. It felt like Hearthstone more like than Warcraft. Like it just felt like, okay, I'm talking to this cartoon character, and this cartoon character is giving me the goofiest quest ever, and then I need to complete 1 billion of those. Wonderful. Here's the quests felt actually smooth, you know, you kill mobs and then you get some epic. And the cutscenes, oh my god, I'm so happy that in-game cutscenes, and I gotta give it that, you may see it in my previous video footage, is that in-game cutscenes, not like cutscenes that are modeled, you know, separately, but actually with your character inside of those cutscenes, they're made well. Finally, like there's emotions, characters are showing. I like that. I really like that. Also, the main character, the elf that is acting like 14-year-old, I like him. He's actually a fun character. He's actually a fun character, and I really enjoyed following his story. It's just, I wish we had, you know, some more, you know. I want more. I want more old Warcraft, and I'll be standing, unfortunately, by that. And that's just, I cannot change it. I want... I don't really want to see another expansion about Windrunner. I really don't, because I'm sick and tired of Sylvanas Windrunner. I would really like to hear, you know, someone else's story. I'm not too sure. No character right now comes to mind, because we killed off all of the cool ones. Like Arthas is dead, fully dead. Who else? Garrosh is fully dead. Thrall is nice. Anduin is nice. But I don't think that expansion will be about them. Because the War Within was supposed to be about them, but it was just so horrible. I hated leveling in ZulAman. Either because I was biased or because it was bad, and I cannot really tell what was it. And I'm being completely honest. It felt so like, okay, I'm God knows where, and I'm doing God knows what, and it's so obnoxious, and it felt so obnoxious. Maybe because it was the end of the expansion. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, and I wish I did so I could like pinpoint it, but I can't. So I guess right now I also need to complete some kind of the War of Light and Shadow. I don't know if we have to complete campaign. Now, my observations about the lore. I don't remember who, but someone made a video like that. Xalatath already took an account that we like will we usually win as characters, and therefore she'll try to point something against us. And I feel like there could be a cool things they would do that some part of the players will join Void, and the Horde and Alliance will instead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where did the shaman go? I completely misplaced my stuns, but I want to sleep. And here's 60 conquests, so they give conquest. All this time I've been missing out on conquest just because screw me, like that's who am I to get some conquest, Do I get some conquest from? Oh yeah, I do. All this time, god damn it. Okay, yeah, so I like where the lore is going. There's many ways it can be played out. Our players could be actually first time ever losing. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Blizzard could be making, and I cannot really make my decision yet. But oh my god, this location is beautiful. It actually looks cool. It looks like BFA. It looks like Legion. It's just so pleasant to be in. It also reminds me of Broken Shore. Where is it? Where? No, it's not here. I don't know why I'm tweaking. Broken Shore is right. Dark Shore. It reminds me so much of it, and I will be continuing. I just don't know. Did Blizzard delete the old? I remember there was a dungeon ZulAman or something. I remember. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while, but like, I remember back in the days there was like some dungeons that they said, oh, in Burning Crusades they deleted it. You cannot get this, like mount and stuff like that. There's also a weapon. I'll give you that. There is a weapon. There's a very unique weapon, and I'll show you why it's unique. Because it's simple. This weapon is unique because if you place an enchantment that, like this, it becomes red. So if you go to Revendreth from Shadowlands and you place, sinful enchantment, I forgot the name, like the Revendreth red enchantment, it will become red. Like bloody red, you see, like it's red, which is very unique. By default, it's like this, and then if you place like this enchantment, and there is a red one, there's a red enchantment, which is insanely cool. It is just insanely cool, in my opinion. If someone can disagree. Anyways, there's the same weapon, but it's from this old. It's like blue, and I think it would also change color if someone has it. But obviously I don't. It's and they obviously deleted it after Burning Crusade. I didn't even play the game back in the day. Back it was like when it was happening. But I remember there was something else. Was like you still could go to ZulAman or something. I don't know. I would need someone to refresh my memory, but I'm very happy that these old locations are getting love they deserve. I'm gonna think. I don't have really a scenario. I want to think. What's my plan next? I think my plan, and I don't know if I'll be recording it. I will be recording it if I find it interesting. Is I'm gonna obviously complete the campaign. because I suspect this campaign will be required for something. And if it's not, then I might waste my time. I don't know. I'm kind of scared that there might be some grinds that I'll miss out or something like that, so I might as well complete it. What else? I think I'm gonna just do PvP. I definitely will need to start queuing into random battlegrounds, farming as much conquest as I can to start PvPing as soon as raided. Battlegrounds are only available during an active PvP season. Next season will start soon. Wonderful. So yeah, I definitely need to gear up. That'll be the plan. That'll be the next steps. So far, I'm really liking it. I like how the problem with Death Knight, and I will say, and many people might disagree, and I'll just say it, is Frost Death Knight doesn't really make sense. The only thing that Frost Death Knight has is a mass stun, but back in the day, Unholy Decay would you would rot your enemies down. But now you have a very, very fast cooldown, a burst that does amazing cleave damage, and it's very, very short cooldown. Look back in BFA, all you need to do is Dark Transformation, you maintain it for as long as you can, and you have a single target, more or less, and you have like a big burst every 1.5, seconds. Now it's not like that, because even your 45-second one is a very nice cleave. Not sure. It just seems like new Unholy Decay plays more like Frost, because the burst is like so instant. And Frost just, I don't know, there's not much point, because everyone can jump away, everyone can run away, and what's the point of setting up kills if everyone can run away? Like, it's better to have utility, like kicking with Pat and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be trying like whoever is meta. I'm not a tryhard anymore. I can't sit there and min-max this game. I just hope that for once in my whole World of Warcraft history I can log in and just see, okay, this class is meta, and just play this class and not care. That's all I want. That's all I truly want. I want to play really meta class. I will be looking for meta classes in 3v3, preferably. I will be ready to play with anyone, because I really just want a quick gladiator so I can move on to PvE. And you can say, why would you need to PvP to move on to PvE? Well, first I wanna PvE in a cool set. Like, something like this is cool. I find this cool. There'll be a tabard, and that'll be a set I would want to PvE in. I would be ready to. Maybe even with this sword, I don't know, it depends. Yeah, that's like, I want to do it with style, so I can go and try out new stuff, I don't want to do it with no style, if that makes sense. Even though it's not the same style as on my European account, I just need this account for ping. Like, look how low the ping is, like 30 versus 150. It's 5 times lower ping, which is much more pleasant to play, like insanely much more pleasant. And time zone, like right now is 2, and I still was able to find dungeons because not everyone is sleeping. If I would be playing on Europe, of course everyone, it would be like what? It would be like another war supply. Yeah, it would be like, I don't know, plus 6 hours somewhat, and yeah, I would not find any dungeons. I would not do anything. So far, like, I am so hopeful for this expansion, because Dragonflight, I really didn't like the story. I love dragon aspects, but how they made the dragon race so fragile. They look so like small because they're not like almighty dragons, and how they're played, they're just an annoyance. I remember I played like for a week of PvP, and they can stun, they can freeze in time or something like that. Like they were just so annoying. The War Within is the same. It's the most annoying class. It's not strong. It's just so like, oh my god. Maybe I'm just old. That's another thing. Like I'm not. I'm just saying my opinion. So Dragonflight was just god awful. The War Within, nothing burger of expansion. Okay, so we work with Xalatath, and then we kind of like don't work with Xalatath. And Midnight finally, Xalatath is clearly an evil person, and we're clearly finally open our eyes, but still there's some kind of like intrigue going on, which is fine. Like I'm used to that. They've been doing it since BFA. Oh yeah, I'm not getting this one. I'm not getting this one, even if I really wanted to. Oh yeah, my bad. Oh, we're getting this one. We're getting this one. Please cast. Okay. I need this crate. I'm so sorry. No one? No one resurrected? Okay. Okay, that's fine. That is so fine. That is absolutely fine with me. I hope the... Okay, of course. Of course it will be someone BMing and will PvP. Yeah, we lost the crate. That's unfortunate. Oh my god. Is that? That's insane. That is insane. If that's a gladiator, Nether Drake. That is insane. This guy is playing since 2007, and it's 20 years. This guy's playing World of Warcraft for 20 years. That's insane. Oh my god. Yeah, my story in World of Warcraft seems so small compared to some people, and I just want to get Gladiator quickly and move on to PvE because the story seems interesting, the mechanics seem interesting. I want to find a guild, I want to find new connections, but I really don't want to sweat in PvP. I don't want to sit there and stress and compete with people. I just don't want that. I want to have a chill PvP experience, like many people in Shadowlands that I know that were really bad at PvP. And they're like, when I mean bad, they're like, they were horrible. They got gladiators. They got gladiators on OP classes, and I just hope it can happen to me, you know? Because what I mean by horrible is that like they were 1800 hard stock in BFA, and now, they're gladiator, and that's fair, that's, I'm actually happy for them. It's just I wish that would happen to me, and I really hope for that. And I hope I can get to know the story more because it's actually getting interesting. And I feel like the old World of Warcraft feel is getting back. Even though how many people say Chris Madsen said, "Oh, I'm sad that I called it Warcraft," but I don't know. It feels more like Warcraft. Yeah, after coming back on top, after leveling, it genuinely feels like Warcraft. It feels like, and I'm not gonna be right now completing quests. I just want to talk and go to bed. It feels like Warcraft, and I'm very happy. I gotta give it that. So I think everyone should try. Just to see, especially people who for whom this location was their starting zone for Blood Elves, I recommend. Again, I'll stay tuned. I'll be releasing more videos, but yep, 90, I'm telling you, locations, this is okay. This is top tier. This is Draenor 2.0, so not too bad. God awful. God, just awful. What an awful location. What an awful, awful location. Just so many like, oh, go do this, go do that. Oh, there's void. There's only void and void. Oh my god. It's like so obnoxious and sickening. Because I don't like Zalatath and I don't like the guys. There's another guy. There's some void guy that will be helping us. I don't like them. I don't like Alaria Windrunner. I don't like there's like I don't see any good void lords. And who are we actually fighting? Because Xalatas is obviously not the most important one, because like her pre-story says that she was a kid when her world was destroyed, and like now what? And oh my god, we're again dealing with ethereals or something, I don't remember. The guys that transmog your items, you know. I don't like that. It's so like I've been doing it in the War Within, and I'm doing it again. There gotta be something interesting, but this one is beautiful. This one is just wonderful. Like, it just feels so nice to complete those quests. Like, it just feels nice, you know? It feels like, you know, it's BFA again, and it's like we're actually getting involved into story, and even if the story might be simple for some people, it looks good, and this is a good rework of the starting zone. I personally liked it. And many people might like the void location. Like, there's nothing bad. There was epic moments. There wasn't weird power scaling like the beginning quests. And it's actually, like, you know, it actually builds a nice story. Similar, I wouldn't say Legion level, but it's definitely like BFA level. Which is not that bad. Like, honestly, it's not that bad. And, yeah, I don't know, I think people should try, and people who say that Warcraft is not Warcraft, I came back and I feel like, yes, that feels much better than Shadowlands. That feels more like, that feels like Draenor a lot, and I like that. Many people hated Draenor, and I bet many people right now, if they would, because it was lacking content and it was horrible PvP balance, but right now we also got, from, if they make balance even similar to the War Within, even slightly similar, it's horrible. It's much worse than Draenor, but it's fine. I'm still ready to play and try. But just PvP balance, from what it seems right now, is that unless you're playing a OP class, there's no point of strategizing, because everyone can do everything. So there's no point of counting how many, you know, movement abilities they have, or create some cool CC chains like I used to do. No. There's 2 stunts you can do in a row, and everyone has mobility, so just either you will be OP class and you will be fine, or you will be not OP class and you will not be fine. So, you know, and that's fine with me. I'm not gonna be hating. I'm just saying it feels like Draenor, and I would pay insane amounts of money to come back to Draenor. I miss it every day. I miss every single day getting my own house, because the game was so fun. After Pandaria was super fun, and I was so excited for my house, and I hope this expansion will be so fun. So I go earn, and you earn so much furniture from those quests. I hope I can go earn all this furniture, all those achievements, and build my own house, and just relax and, like, you know, play each season casually, and like genuinely be finally the retired, like, you know, World of Warcraft player, where I play only casually. I'm fully retired. I'm not like, you know, actively trying for like some high MMR or something, because there's no point for, even the best PvP players they know the PvP is dead, and PvE is super fun, but like I'm clearly not getting world first. I'm already old. You know, I got job and stuff to do. I can't really do world first, so It would be insanely fun to try though. So I'm super excited. I give questing 9 Draenors out of 10 because the storyline is not that cool like in Draenor, but it's surprisingly it was cool. I'm like, again, if you can go watch my previous video, and I got timestamps more or less, and it's one of the timestamps where it's no voice gameplay, and I think, and I hope it is, I hope it's not the parts that got cut out, because there's a part of videos that got corrupted and I had to cut it out. But yeah, just, I mean, better for you, you know, you don't need spoilers, just go play. It seems fun. It seems fun quests. The location seems beautiful. And if someone can't play and they just want to follow me, I'm telling you that there's not much they're missing but my previous video and just me flying around the location and showing it around, you know, because the story is not like that deep. You will not miss that much. That's pretty much it. That's my reaction. Nice, congrats to myself on level 90, and I will record a video once, you know, I have something to record it about, because I think right now I'll be grinding quests, I'll be grinding oh my god, Singularity. I really hope I don't need to grind that. Oh my god, there's so many Wizard currencies that I'm praying to all gods that I don't need to grind for PvP. I'm so hopeful. I swear to god. Yeah. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.